Alright guys, welcome back. I said I would be making a second half of the video for today. Now we're in Neltharion's lair, we're chasing down Dargruul, and trying to retrieve the Hammer of Khaz'goroth. It has been a while since I did this
Hurry,
dungeon.
friends. Every moment we linger, Darkroom kills
Just
more
jump
of
down
our
here.
allies.
So if I'm not the best at what's going on,
There's still power within these rocks that should not be disturbed.
I didn't have much time to kind of check out the specialties of this dungeon. But we will do our best. We got a Priest Healer, a Paladin DPS, a Hunter DPS, and a Death Knight DPS. So as soon as everybody's here, we will begin.
It is too far
Make sure
away.
you're moving out of the poison. When these die, these drop little poisons on the ground, so just keep
I
moving.
need to target
Just keep it
something
moving.
first. I need to get closer.
Going well so far. Trash packs don't seem to be unbelievably difficult.
I can't attack that target.
Nope, it's dead. Okay.
I'm out of range.
Let's pull the big guy. Probably don't want to face that towards the raid, so that was my fault. Woo!
I cannot attack that.
Okay, that didn't go so bad.
It is too far away.
Sorry if I'm not talking much, I'm trying to concentrate, keep my, trying to become a better tank, just in case I decide that I actually want to tank for this expansion. It's a little mini Naru, you see from the Priest.
I need a target.
Pretty cool, right? That's one of the effects of their thing.
These
So,
Drogbar have been tapping into abilities they should not possess. No doubt it has something to do with the latent power still lingering within these rocks.
Navarag, betrayer. You would lead these intruders.
here's our first
against
boss,
us.
Ularog,
Darkroom cannot
I think.
control the
right?
hammer, Ularog. He will destroy High Mountain, not conquer it. Either way, I will enjoy.
Oh, I guess we're fighting
every moment
Rokmara
of it.
first.
Rokmara, crush them.
Don't quite know this boss, but obviously he's got a mana bar that's building up, so we have to keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on these ads as well.
I need to get closer.
Tiny pedo.
I'm out of range.
Big Prado.
Okay.
It is too far away.
Hit Metamorphosis just to get me through this this little middle part here.
Nothing beats rock!
Paper. Paper beats rock. Okay, face him away from the raid. Take a little bit of damage there, not too much. Wonder if I'm supposed. Ooh, I'm standing in the shit. Let's move back here.
I need to get closer.
Alright. Didn't get any loot for it, but pretty simple. Pretty straightforward, just don't stand in this shit. Ads don't seem to be much of a problem, even if you're not able to pick them up right away, but this is a...
They know we're coming now. I hope our allies can keep their main forces occupied long enough for us to complete our mission.
Just hop in a barrel.
Into the barrels! I'll hold them here and join you downriver.
No, I won't be doing that. I will find my own path and rejoin you on the other side.
Can hurl fish. I don't know what good this does. Ploop.
The Underking uses slaves to dig at the bones of my father? He does
Where
not
are you
know the
hiding your
powers he
food,
meddles with.
maggot?
It is too far away.
You've already taken all the food we have.
Search everywhere. These peasants have been hiding rations from the army. If you're not fighting, you're not eating.
I'm out of range.
This might have been a bad idea. We'll find out. No, Priest has got us back up. Pretty sure I wasn't supposed to pull all of that, but
It is
we
too
did.
far away.
So, good to know.
I need to get closer.
Where the hell is he going? Hello? Back over here.
I'm out of range.
Got a little AoE ability called Avalanche there. Looks like they tuned that down. I remember that hitting a hell of a lot harder than it does. Let's get these two. These guys are the ones you have to watch out for, the drummers. And the drums. They'll run off and... Let's see if we can get around him. Yeah, we don't really have to worry about him. Okay. Ready to pull these boys.
It is too far away. I don't have a target.
We should be pretty close to our next boss. Yeah, he's just up ahead a little bit. Let's... pull these big boys.
I'm out of range.
Guess we should face him away. He kind of does the same thing as the boss earlier did. Okay, we're heading up this way. I believe this is the room where we fight the next boss at. Yeah. Gotta be careful though, we don't want to...
I need to get closer.
draw some unwanted attention.
I need to target something first.
Okay. Let us...
It is too far away.
this boy.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Gotta be careful of those
I
petrifying
need to get
totems.
closer. I can't attack that target. It is too far away.
Let me check something real quick. Oh. Thought maybe there was something in there.
I'm out of range. It is too far away. I don't have a target.
Alright, the boss should be coming down now. Right? Yep, now he's available for us to fight. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so let's find out.
Pay attention, Navarag. I want you to see your heroes die.
Just building up some mana here. Don't know what
Go
for.
ahead and run! It will
So he's got some
change
abilities which you have to avoid like that. Bellow of the Deeps. Guess we gotta kill these idols.
High Mountain
I'm out of
itself
range.
rises against you.
Not that bad. Let's see how far we can burn him down before he gets that mana all the way up.
High Mountain
I
itself
need to get
rises
closer.
against you.
Bellow of the Deeps.
High Mountain itself rises
Alright, he's
against
about
you.
to 20%. And he's gonna have full mana. So he's gonna do his ability here, which is
High
Stance
Mountain
of the
will
Mountain.
be your tomb.
Where I believe we have to kill some of these hands. These bellowing idols, and eventually, when you kill the right one, he comes back out. I'm starting to remember now. Here he is. So we'll probably kill him before he ever has the chance to do that again. Let's just pop Metamorphosis.
I need a target.
High
I need
Mountain
to get
itself rises against you.
3%,
I need to target
1%.
something first.
Perfect. Okay, we got the Loop of Vitriolic Intent. That is a decent upgrade, up to 770. Let's equip that. Did we equip our helmet? Yeah, we equipped our helmet, so good. First two bosses down. Didn't seem too hard. I mean, like I said, I am an amateur when I play tanks. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But it doesn't seem too bad.
I don't have a target.
Like it. I like it a lot. What the hell do we do here? Do we go to the left? Yes, we go to the left. Actually, there used to be a chest down there. It's probably still there, but...
Mother of worms! Arise! If they complete this summoning, our passage
they're not
to
interested,
Dark
so
World will
no
be
big deal.
blocked.
I'll check it on live again.
Naraxis will feast on your
So if you remember
bones.
those worms we killed a little bit
I'm out of
earlier,
range.
their mother is actually going to be up ahead of us.
It is too far away.
You want to kill these little worms before they grow up, otherwise you got some real annoying shit to deal with.
I
So
need
keep
to
an
get
eye on that
closer.
when you're killing the grub masters.
I'm out of range.
Yes. Wait, no! Ah!
There she is, Naraxis. This boss, I really didn't understand too much as a DPS. She was one-shotting me the last time I did this. And mind you, that was a long time ago, but hopefully it's a little bit easier for me this time around. I know you're supposed to avoid some things. Alright, boys. Let's dive right in. Let's hit Metamorphosis to start the fight. Make it a little bit easier. The Jogbar that leap down from the stands, they are supposed to be killed by the DPS. The DPS. There's so much poison. You can see, I do have my graphics down. Those little poison pools you're not supposed to stand in, they made them a little bit easier to see.
It is too far away.
So she's eating me. Drop it
I
down.
need to get closer.
And the more that she eats,
There is no
the more powerful
time.
she gets.
We must strike at Darkroll now!
I am sorry, heroes. It appears the treasure you seek will be found on the other end of this beast.
So we jump down. Here's the remains. Got 5 gold. Didn't get anything spectacular. So it wasn't that difficult. It wasn't as hard as it was before, it seems. You just gotta maneuver yourself around in those poisons. Learn
Pathetic.
which side of which.
Witness the fate of those who stand against one worthy.
Make sure you're being careful, too, when you're pulling these mobs. They're quite a bit more powerful than the other trash mobs that we faced up to this point. At least that's how I remember it. It could be wholly different now. If you've been playing on the
I need
beta.
to target something first.
It has been a while since I did this dungeon. Let's pull this guy. Ember Husk Dominator. Now, if I remember, this boss is a little bit
Rip them apart.
I'm out of range.
more difficult. Oops.
I need a target.
Okay.
I am sorry, heroes. I must leave you now. Yet know this. I have witnessed your deeds with
It is too
pride,
far away.
and I am sure you will not fail High Mountain in this final hour.
Oh, I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Apparently you can't taunt that guy.
I need to get closer.
Let's bring these two over to me. But I think for this boss there's a mechanic where you have to
Rip them apart!
where you have to turn yourself behind something so that you can't be hit by the boss. It's pretty easy if I remember correctly. I'll just have to try and remember it as I go.
I'm out of range. It is too far away.
Rip them apart!
And there's the stun that nobody wants to interrupt. I should have done it
I'm
myself.
out of range.
I should have just kept my eye on him.
I cannot attack that.
Let's make sure our healer has mana. I saw he was down around 40%. Alright, let's go, boys. Let's see if we can do this on the first try.
Yes! Try to take the hammer from me!
Well, I'm not going to try, sweetheart. I'm taking it.
Hear these
Magma
and
Sculptor.
roars at my command!
Molten Crash.
The mountain will gnaw on your bones!
Let's avoid that. Now this is, I think, what we stand behind, so I'm going to put him right here for the time being.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
The mountain will gnaw on your bones!
Uh-oh.
It is too far away.
It's almost at 100%.
The might of Khaz'goroth flows through me! The mountain will gnaw on
I
your
need to get
bones!
closer.
I think we made a mistake during that, and I made him blow up his own thing. I think I have to move him away
out of
from
range.
that, so for those of you watching,
I am the shaper and forger of this
It is too
world!
far away.
The mountain will gnaw on your
I need
bones!
to get closer.
so let's try and avoid that in the future. I don't think we're going to need to worry too much about it now, because there's one left over there. We're going to keep him right here. He may not reach a second attempt at Magma Wave.
How is this possible? I was choosing.
Alright, we got the Hammer of
The
Khaz'goroth,
hammer never
and we
chose
also
you,
have
Dark Lord.
770 shoulders.
It seeks a wielder who possesses true strength, and you were found lacking.
It's done, heroes. With Dargrul dead and the hammer reclaimed, the Drogbar are broken. Now begins the long task of reuniting our tribes. But balance has returned to High Mountain.
Well, we've
The
knocked
power of the
out
Mad
Dark
King
Gruul.
Dargrul is broken, and High Mountain has you to thank, heroes. Now, there are other family matters that require my attention. Farewell. I hope when next we meet, it is under more peaceful circumstances.
The war continues. It was a hard fight, but necessary. On behalf of the Rivermane, the Skyhorn, the Stone Dark, I thank you for your efforts. But where one battle ends, another begins. When you stand against the coming of the Burning Legion, know that the tribes of High Mountain stand with you. Oh, we're level 108 now. Now that you have defeated Dark Gruul, the Underking, and the Hammer of Khaz'goroth in hand, it is time to place it in Egwin's gallery in the lower chambers of Dalaran. Alright, guys. So our group has pretty much left. we can go back to Dalaran now. We finished up High Mountain. Before we do, let's take a look at our talents. We have Fell Devastation, channeled ability, 30 pain cost, 1 minute cooldown. Unleash the Fell within you, damaging enemies directly in front of you for 186,770 fire damage over 1.8 seconds. Causing damage also heals you for 417,520. Blade Turning. Parrying an attack increases the pain generation of your next shear by 50%. And Spirit Bomb. Instant cast. Launch a nearby soul fragment at your target, dealing 52,292 shadow damage to all nearby enemies and inflicting them with frailty for 15 seconds. You heal for 10% of all damage you deal to enemies with frailty. Well, that seems pretty cool. I'm going to have to go with Fell Devastation. We're going to take that as our next ability. So we've finished up High Mountain. We've done our second dungeon now that we've leveled in, and we're also level 108. Seems like we're leveling a little bit faster than, well, actually quite a bit faster than I did last time. Ooh, let's get our artifact power before I forget to do that. Alright, now let's go back. We're leveling quite a bit faster than I did last time. I think the last time I was 105 when I did this dungeon, and I had done the exact same 2 zones. So it would seem that we're leveling a bit faster. We'll probably be 110 before we get to our 4th zone, but that's okay. We're going to do that zone anyway at 110, and then we'll check out World Quest and we'll check out Suramar as well. Hopefully we'll have time for that. I'm not making any promises, but I'm hoping to have enough time to do that. Otherwise, I will definitely do it once the servers are live, so if you're interested in that, you'll probably play it yourself. You get a chance to see. From my perspective, Archmage Khadgar has set aside a space here for the Hammer of Khaz'goroth, as well as the rest of the Pillars of Creation, and we receive item level 800 gloves. So let's...
When you first set foot upon our shores, I prayed to the spirits, asking if you could be trusted. By helping to reunite our tribes, you have proven yourself a true friend to our people. For us, the Hammer of Khaz'goroth has always been a symbol of unity, a reminder of our proud history. But in your hands, it will serve an even greater purpose. On behalf of the tribes of High Mountain, I entrust the hammer to you and your allies. May it strike true at the heart of the enemy. The spirits whisper that our fates are intertwined. My people stand ready to aid you in the war against the Legion.
Alright, so we get a new quest. Victory in hand, you know there are still Pillars of Creation that must be recovered. If the Legion is to be defeated once and for all, your order has identified uncharted regions of the Broken Isles that still house the remaining Pillars. Looking over the information would help focus your next effort. So we're going to go back to our class order hall. Mela High Mountain has kind of given us her blessing now that we have the Hammer of Khaz'goroth and we have the Shield of Agramar. We still have a couple more, as you can see, to pick up from the other 2 zones that we will do. Let's head back. Before I end this episode, we're 28 minutes in, so we got a couple more minutes before I hit the mark where I usually like to stop. So we'll head back and finish that up. Let's actually sell. I'm going the wrong way anyway. Let's sell all this. Just kind of pleased with that run. I feel like I did much better tanking that run than I normally do, and now, of course, I was going in blind. I didn't remember a lot of the mechanics that those bosses had other than, like, mild remembrance, I guess. Didn't really 100% remember. But it's good. Now I do. And I did fairly well, I think. I think our healer picked up some of the slack for me doing some stupid things, but otherwise, it was a pretty easy dungeon. Hope you guys enjoyed it from my perspective. I know I have to learn to talk a little bit better. I tried to talk during the boss fights, but I was learning as I go. So, when we do it on the live servers, I'll have a better understanding. I may have better commentary to give out. Now that we've finished our second of the... Oh, we gotta go to our scouting map. So we're gonna go to Val'sharah next. This is the Druid Zone. So the ancient forest of Val'sharah is the home of the demigod Cenarius and the birthplace of Druidism. Malfurion Stormrage has returned to these sacred woods to commune with his great mentor and reclaim the Tears of Elune. Alright, so we're going to go hunt down the Tears of Elune while we're there.
Azeroth must not fall. If we do not meet again, die well.
Same. I hope you die well too. We haven't received our next mission for the Class Order Hall.
Your wish might
Which is kind of
be my
surprising.
command.
Maybe they changed that so that it's a little bit later now. Don't know. But nonetheless, we'll keep going. I kind of feel like I had done a certain quest that was very lore heavy. It was really cool, but it doesn't look like we're up to that yet. All right, so we're back here. We'll talk to Khadgar. Archmage Khadgar smiles. I rarely get to say this, but I have good news for you.
Knowledge is
Malfurion
power,
Stormrage managed to
but
make
using
landfall
it
in
wisely
Val'sharah and is
is the
already
key.
taking care of things there. It seems our fortune is finally turning around. He's waiting for you as we speak in Lor Lothil. Life is so magical when everything goes according to plan.
Farewell, my friend, until we meet again.
So let's take
How may I help?
our flight to
Good
Val'sharah.
luck, friend.
We got 3 hours roughly on that mission. Huh. I wonder why we haven't gotten our quests yet. Maybe they changed that up. I don't usually keep up with the changes they make to every single day on the beta realms, so maybe there was a change. But this over here is Azuna. This is the last zone we'll be doing out of the starter zones. Hopefully we'll get to Suramar. But we're on pace now, probably to get done all of the zones and maybe Suramar and some of the world quests. Probably won't have a chance to do any mythic dungeons at the rate we're going now, and what the schedule is without releasing 2 videos a day, which I'm not really interested in doing. That would make it a little difficult for me to be able to record and get those videos out on time. But we'll get, the basics down, and we'll leave some things for the live servers, not only for you to play, but if you want to check me out, like I said, I'll be playing it as well, and probably recording all of my exploits in the world. I'll probably record some dungeons, some mythic dungeons. Right, here we are. We've gotten ourselves here in Val'sharah, and here is Malfurion Stormrage. But guys, I'm going to end the episode here. We finally finished up our first 2 zones. We've arrived in Val'sharah to meet with Malfurion Stormrage and the rest of the Druidic forces to hopefully find the Tears of Elune and push back the Legion a little further. If you did enjoy the video, guys, please leave me a like. If you are enjoying the series, maybe think about subscribing so you can see as soon as these videos go up. I usually put them right in a playlist, so you can get notifications on that. Leave me a comment, question, or suggestion down below. I will try to get to those as fast as possible. But you have yourselves a wonderful day or a wonderful evening, depending on where you are in the world. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye-bye now.